Hey everybody, it's me, Rog. I'm sorry that I have a shirt on, but due to technical difficulties, I have to wear one. So just know this is for them, not for me and not for you. So I just have a quick 10-minute workout, upper body focused only. So if you want some lower body, some core, some cool down, feel free to check the portal later. But today we're just gonna do quick 10 minutes with a 1-minute warm up, super easy. We don't even have to focus on the lower body. So we're just gonna do a quick 30 seconds of head nods, a little up and down. Try to get as far back as you can. Like look to the ceiling, then look down. Try to see your butthole. You won't be able to, but just try. All right, we got 30 seconds of that. And then we'll do some turns. So we're getting the left and right side of our neck just in case it gets crunchy during our workup. Try to really look as far as you can in each direction to really get that neck meat on either side. Then I have a fun one that I learned from my friend Kate. It's called the honey in the pocket, all right? So you're gonna reach your hands forward like you're holding a big old jar of honey, a little Winnie the Pooh. If you see it from the sides, we're gonna move like a choo-choo train. So shoulder blades back, up, forward, and down. Just like this. So it's like you're putting the honey in the pocket. All right, I'm gonna turn around so you can see what the shoulder blades look like again. Back, up, forward, down. So it should feel very nice on those shoulder blades. And then the last one we'll do is real basic, old school gym style. Arm circles forward and backwards. Feel free to get wild with it. You could even get some legs involved if you want to really get that heart rate up. Yes, that's it. That's it. And then once you feel all warmed up, you're ready to start the workout. So we have 3 exercises first that you're gonna need to get ready for. We have a dumbbell floor press or dumbbell band press, dumbbell row, bent over row, or band bent over row. And then last is lateral raise, either with bands or dumbbells. So I'll show you first with the band. For the floor press, you can lay on your back, putting the band right beneath your back, and I would grab right below where the handles are, just fold it over, give it a little grab so you don't burn your little finger nubs with the rubber, and come down, tap your elbows to the floor, press straight up so your fists end up over your shoulders. All right, that's for the floor press. After that, we have the bent over row with the bands. So you'll stand on the band with both feet, again, grabbing right below the handles. If you grab the handles, it might be a little bit too floppy, not challenging enough. And what you're gonna do after that, slightly bend the knees, push your butt back to the wall. All right, and when you feel those hamstrings nice and stretched and tight, you probably found the right position. You're in that 90-degree position with this hinge. Drive the elbows towards the ceiling, pinch those shoulder blades together, come all the way back down. Inhale down, exhale up, okay? Then the last one we'll do is a lateral raise. I don't like to do this one standing because I don't trust rubber. So I would do it kneeling on the floor. The knees, if they're close together, you have a little bit more leverage for the band. If your knees are wider, there's less. So it'll be a bit more challenging. So you're here. This is the one where you can grab onto the handles, slight bend in the arms. You want to be a little scary bird coming down. Caw-caw, caw-caw. All right, so that's the lateral raise. If you want to do it a little bit, make it a little bit harder, you can do it standing at your own risk. All right, so that's with the bands, and I'm gonna start the workout with the dumbbells. So if you don't have a band, you have dumbbells, this is going to be for you. So how this workout's gonna be is we'll have our dumbbells in place and we're gonna set 4 minutes on the clock. The goal is to do 6 reps of each exercise with as little rest as possible in between. So if you find that you need rest, take it. If you don't, keep going. So what this does is it gives us a nice amount of wiggle room to play with. If you don't have heavy weights, you'll just end up doing more rounds. If you do have heavy weights, you end up doing less rounds, but it'll be more challenging. All right, so 6 reps, 3 exercises, 4 minutes on the clock. Here we go. So, got my dumbbells right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on down. And you may find that you can use the same weight for your press that you do your bent over rows. So now you'll find that hinge. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, then the last one, here's something to think about. If you can do the lateral raises with the same dumbbells that you did the press and the row for, it might be a bit too light for the press and the row. So we're here, slight bend in the knees. Remember, caw-caw, caw-caw. All right, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then, because you don't need too much rest, unless you do, go right back into it. So not only do you get upper body, you get a nice amount of cardio in here too, due to the minimal rest. Now, once you start getting into 2 and 3 rounds and beyond, the pump becomes very intense. You may see my muscles grow larger during this workout. Don't be alarmed. It will happen to you, and that's completely normal. The only time you'll need to contact a doctor is if your muscles explode, which very well may happen as well. So I apologize in advance for what happens to you. We're back. And you can even play around with these rows. If you want to make it more challenging, you can take a staggered stance and keep it that way. You can even switch legs the next time you do it. If you're at home watching this, you may see I'm starting to sweat. Welcome to your future. You can find you get a nice little flow in here as well. Once you hit your groove, the only time you need to stop is if you need more rest, or if you want to get heavier weights, if you have that option at home. Now, if for some reason you want to play around with different variations while you do this, instead of having your palms down like this, you can bring your palms facing each other, bring them down, come back up. What that'll do is allow you to get a little bit more triceps in there by keeping it closer to your body. So if you want less chest, go for this variation. Same thing with the bent over row. Normally, we keep the dumbbells facing like this, but if we turn our palms down, we can get a bit of a wide grip. That'll really help target the lats a bit more. Just like that. And then finally, same thing with the lateral raise. If you don't want to go laterally like this, you can even go front raise. Same thing, slight bend in the elbows, coming forward, only coming up to 90 degrees. So don't go higher than that, or don't even go that high. Right here is about as high as you need to go for that, or laterally. All right, so once you're done with your 4 minutes, take a little breather, get some water, and then we're gonna start round number 2. All right? So for that one, we're gonna do a push-up. We're gonna do a dumbbell bent over rear delt fly. So similar to what we did first. And then bicep curls. So let's assume you had some rest. You might even had a little piece of chocolate or something, whatever you need to get through this workout. All right, now we're gonna start, same protocol, 4 minutes on the clock, and then we're gonna go 6 reps each exercise. So you can even start on the knees, or you can go right to your feet, up to you, okay? So if you start on your knees, you can go ahead and do this, getting that chest as low to the ground as you can while keeping the tension in your core, and then come on up. If you want to go to your feet, you can do it just like this, keeping your butt squeezed, going down, coming on up. The key here for the push-up, regardless of which one you use, is to keep your butt squeezed to that sad dog, keep your ribs engaged, all right? After that, we have the rear delt fly. This one will be similar to the way you used for the lateral raise. So you're gonna find that hinge, about 90 degrees will work. Slight bend in the elbows. Just like that. And the last one, bicep curl. We'll use the band just for the effect. I like these a bit because it keeps the tension on it the whole time. All right, so we're starting with that push-up, setting that clock for 4 minutes, going down, coming up. We'll come up for that rear delt fly. The key here is to really drive the elbows towards the ceiling, and you'll feel this in your upper shoulder meat. You'll know where it is when you feel it there. Get those 6 reps. We're not even going to use the band this time. We'll keep the dumbbells. If you want to switch it up, 2, 3, 4, wonderful. Oh, the pump is glorious. 6. All right, back to those push-ups. If you want to get nasty at home, you can even use your dumbbells as a bit of a support for your push-up to make it a bit harder because it elevates you just enough. So you're here. Now you're able to get about 1 inch or 2 lower towards the floor. As they say on the internet, deeper is better. 5 and 6. Oh boy, you see the sweat? This is real. This is real sweat, real workout. Find that hinge. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right into the curls. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the fun part of the workout comes in when you find that you can't hit that 6 rep. Let's say this is my 3rd. Oh, you see that? Not a good push-up. So I would just go to my knees to finish out the rest. Okay, so that works for the push-up. How would you do that for the fly? For instance, if you're here, you find that you start to do a little sexy bird to get the weight up, just either drop the weight, you can reduce it to a band, or stop right there. If you feel like your form is suffering, just stop at 3, take a little break, and then move on to the next one. So wherever level of fitness you're at, you can still do this workout. You just change the variables a little bit and make it accessible for you. One, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I can't even see you anymore. I'm not even going to wipe my forehead. So we're approaching that 4-minute mark. So right when you're going towards the edge, you might even spice it up a little bit. Turn into a harder variation. Up to you. You don't have to. That's a little bonus. The last one here. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So, again, thank you so much for watching. I'm Raj. If you want a cool down or any other body parts, core, lower body, whatever, check out the portal, which is waiting for you.